Welcome to the Onondaga County War Memorial in Syracuse, New York for the 1981 New York Intersectional Wrestling Championships. 28 competitors in 14 different weight classes will determine the best wrestlers in New York State. This is the premier event which every New York State wrestler has been preparing for all season. Hi, I'm Dale Dreipolcher along with Jim Pastillo, a Syracuse area wrestling official, and we're glad to have cable viewers able to see this exciting event. Jim, we've got some really exciting wrestling coming up, but for people who haven't seen wrestling before, let me give a brief explanation of what the intersectionals are. Basically, there are 13 different sections in the state, including 2 new ones this year, the Public School Athletic League from New York City, plus the Catholic Athletic Association. So now we have 13 sections, and each of these sections has their own meet. The champion from each of those meets in each weight class advances to the state meet here in Syracuse. Now, after they got here, there was what's called a blind draw. There were no seedings, and each wrestler's name was picked out, and they had to wrestle whoever picked the other numbers in terms of seedings. So, what we've got is a little bit of controversy about that, but it really doesn't make any difference because we've got some great wrestling ahead. And Jim, what does it look like as far as the different sections and maybe some of the key individuals?
Thanks, Dale. It looks like to be a 4-team matchup for the finals. In first place is Section 5. They have 196 points and 6 finalists. Second place, we have Section 11, 190 points, and 5 finalists. In third place is Section 4, 183 points and 6 finalists. And then in fourth place, Section 2, 166.5 points with 5 finalists. These points were compiled before the wrestling of the consolation. Wrestling at 112, we have the winningest wrestler in New York State history, Tony Catronio from Section 5, Irondequoit. He is currently 37-0 and 163-15. Also, other wrestlers we ought to look for is Andy Schwab from Elmira South, wrestling at 215. He's been looking awful good, and he's currently undefeated. We have a sophomore that's undefeated, wrestling at 145 from Section 2, Burnt Hills. His name is John Carty, and he is currently 36-0. Local fans, for wrestling for Section 3 in the finals, we have from Oswego, 177-pounder Jim Matson, and also John Pauley, wrestling at 91 from New Hartford. Well, Dale, looks like an exciting finals, and I'm sure we're going to see some exciting wrestling.
Thanks, Jim. We're looking forward to it. And as we said, we're glad to bring this into the home of cable viewers. Right now, we're going to get ready to watch an exciting 91-pound match for the state championship.